Go ahead.
Coach, just the best game of the season so far for you guys?
I think the most complete game. Yeah, I think we, in terms of putting 40 minutes together, by far on both ends of the floor, offensively, defensively, I definitely think so.
Held down the turnovers, that obviously.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys.
to have 26 assists, 11 turnovers in a game where you take 92 shots, a high possession game is obviously a real important thing for us.
How big is this going into the break now?
I think it's real big going into the break, but more than anything, I think it's big because we had some guys out hurt, and I think it's big for our mentality to show us that even though we're down, for instance, we were down 3 guys today, but our mentality's got to be we got to have the next guy step up, and we did that. And it wasn't one guy; it was multiple guys. And you look down the stat sheet, even guys that quite honestly haven't played a lot of minutes for us up to this point, had very impactful games.
Let's talk about your game, triple-double. I mean, that doesn't happen very often, obviously, for anybody. So that's a big accomplishment there for you guys.
Yeah, I knew some of our starters were out, so I knew I would have to step up a lot. So I just tried to keep them aligned the whole game. And I really didn't want to lose this one since we gave our last road game away. We came out, flat and lost the lead. So the whole game, I just keep the lead. So.
How big is it? I mean, you guys sort of played from opening tip to the final buzzer. I mean, how big is that for you all?
It's big. It's just
talking about.
Like Coach said, just again, it's mental. You know what I mean? If you have mental, approach it the right way mentally, we knew we were going to be fine. So that's about it.
Jordan, pretty big game for you too. You've got a lot of good looks inside. Just talk about your performance out there today.
Honestly, it was all about just playing hard. I knew if everyone would play hard, this would be the outcome. Honestly, like you said, we had a lot of hurt players, and we needed this win. Honestly, so for us to pull this off, this was perfect.
Pretty big break between games. I mean, what's the routine there?
Yeah, it's quite honestly a little longer than I would like, with us not playing on Monday, and even with just the way our schedule fell this year. But we'll stay lifted in practice through this week, and then we'll let our guys go home for about 12 or 13 days. We'll get back here on the 27th. That still gives us some time. We don't play again until January 2nd, so it gives us a solid week even when we get back. So I like the fact that I think that's one of the best times when teams improve, because it's literally just here, and it's just us in basketball. There's no class. There's nothing else going on. So I think we can take some giant steps over that time period.
You guys, during the break, how do you stay focused?
Just stay in the gym, honestly. As long as you stay in the gym, you'll be fine.
Just stay in the gym and just watch a little bit of film. Just think about not letting your teammates down, your coaches down. Just staying active. So when you come back, second part of the season is the most important part. So you got to be ready.